All right, take three. So, well, you learn something new every day. So, what happened is that, as Liz has pointed out, that I was streaming on landscape mode. I saw the video, was like, okay, that's not gonna work. And also the thumbnail is a little bit weird. It says Lower Manhattan when it's not. I'm at Sunset Park, Brooklyn. This is 11:20 a.m. Temperature is 42 degrees Fahrenheit, 5.5 degrees Celsius. It's a little chilly, but that's like exactly the temperature I like. And I came back. I said I came back because I used to live here for 15 years. And I moved out of Sunset Park about 5 years ago. So just came back and see how things have changed. And that's why I really want to see. Why is that car just stopped in the middle? They should be allowed to pass. Yeah, okay, he's coming. So there's been more development further north from 49th Street, because before, a couple years ago, it was only developed up to 49th and 50th Street, but now it's gone all the way up to 45th Street. Right. This Net Cafe has always been here. I recommend this cell phone store. These guys, they repair cell phones. Alright, I see my own stream now. Good. Alright. Oh, fish balls. Alright, Fujinese fish ball, anyone? Those are good stuff. More stores are putting their stuff out here. This is 8th Avenue and 51st Street, and that's the Buddhist temple. Vegetarian cuisine right underneath. Very nice. I didn't know they have they serve vegetarian down there. Just waiting for traffic light. Okay. Very strong smell of incense. Oh, these guys are gone now. Oh. Oh, nice. That's like these claw machine stores. I don't know, some kind of new concept. Guess I'm here too early. Oh, Rose 28. So these are the guys who started in Flushing, and now they have a store in this corner. Why do I meet a red light every time? This is weird. The restaurant across the street, Lucky 8. It's one of my favorite. Alright, let's go past. It's good enough. There's a Second Evangelical Free Church. Just pan up all the way. Nice. Here's another restaurant that I really like, Sing's Kitchen. They have another location in Manhattan, Chinatown. They specialize in the clay pot rice and also steam rolls. But they do made to order steam rolls before those steam rolls places popping up, so that you can check them out. That one right there, Sing's Kitchen. Anyways, alright, let's move. All these outdoor dining stalls. When you enclose all these stuff in such a way, are they really still outdoor dining now? At 5 degrees Celsius, I don't think I want to dine outside. That one is a very fancy hot pot. I remember going there. It's actually pretty steep, so maybe that's why they didn't survive this lockdown. Hello. There's a Malaysian Thai cuisine. This one is actually new. Wasn't here by the time I left. It was something else. Used to be a different Malaysian, I think. So where we go next? I'll let you sneak. Alright. More store. Right, so as we walk down this way down, we're at 55th Street, and this is where it starts to get busy. Vietnamese restaurants been very popular in this area, so they've been here very early on. So this one has also been here for almost 20 years by now. While all the other business comes and goes, and these guys, they never leave. Street vendors. Oh, that's one big tent. That is one big tent we got there. Red light. Go, go, go. Hey. Toilet brush salesman. Hi, how are you? How's your sales going? Alright, beddings. This is always around. Yep, not much has changed, except things get a little busier. Maryland crab. Yeah, Maryland crab is in season. Anyone? See, you got more. Wow. How are you doing? More street vendors. They sell all kinds of stuff, but the crab seems to be a thing. It seems to be a theme of the week. Look, another crab stall. Wow. Lots of crab. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Yep, it's a nice day. Thanksgiving holidays coming to an end. Oh, this is crowded. Look. Alright. Look at this. It's like street vendors are lining up the streets. Literally. Wow. To the left and right, they're both together on both sides. It's crazy. Wow. Yep. Oh, this business changed. Used to be another company called Fengchen, and they were very good. Alright, this is the original food truck that I used to patronize a lot. They were the one doing the steam rolls. Like if you know, yeah, if I have a chance, I'll show you. But these people do the made-to-order steam rolls. Yeah, that food truck was the original one that does those. Ooh. Ooh. Right. Fish, fresh fish. It's a seafood market. The name has changed, but the stuff itself is still the same. Good morning, good morning. There's a Chinese bakery, there's a Chinese style bakery. This one is called Xingfa. And I think our friend's Asian Kids has eaten the egg tarts there. And they have a line in the front. Wow. You was telling me there's a pandemic. I mean, outside of all the masks that people are wearing, I don't know. I don't see a pandemic, guys. What do you mean lockdown? I don't see lockdown. Alright, so still very busy. And forget about parking here, because look at these cars. They're not going anywhere. You see all the way. You see the street up this way. It's all double park over there. A lot of these people, they just park there and then shop and have someone else wait in the car. So that's how how bad parking in these streets are. Alright, it's our light. Let's go. I can't pass. So there's another food truck. If you want the cheapest food, those are the places you go. Very busy. That's a city vibe I like. These people are selling dried goods and pastries, desserts and cakes. Yes, very, very busy. Yeah, sometimes I can barely keep up with all the people walking around me. More Maryland crab. Wow. Okay, so oh, that's a new store. What do they sell? Tea, potato pudding. Well, it looks pretty fancy. Let's check this out. That's pretty cute looking statue right there. Hello. Another business gone. Right here. You hear that recording? It says, yeah, it says what it said, right? $1 in three. I think it's $2 of Chinese and one in English. $1. Alright, so we just passed 59th Street, and after 59th Street, things ease up a little bit, so you don't see as much people. Here's a Brooklyn location of Tiger Sugar. Hi, good morning, Liz. Yeah, I'm sorry about what happened. I didn't know. The Prism Live says I was using landscape mode as it's supposed to be, but it looks like the video turned out to be rotated, which is kind of weird. Oh, the Face Shop. That's a new store here. Did I tell you I used to be living here 5 years ago? I moved out of Sunset Park about 5 years ago, so I just came back and actually walk through the neighborhood, see what's changed, and I can tell you that it's still as busy as ever. If it weren't the mask, I'll tell you, I can't tell this is we have some kind of disease going on. But damn, this is very yeah, it's nostalgic for me. Nothing much has changed except more development down the 45th Street. So Sunset Park has grown another 5 blocks. And some business failed because of the pandemic and stuff like that, you know, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, Tools are yours. That's a bakery. Also has location in Flushing. Tools are yours. Pretty good and fancy. That Soccer Tavern is not going anywhere. It's been here since I moved here about 20 years ago. This supermarket has changed hands like a couple of times. Used to be something called Hong Kong Supermarket. The guy sold it to another person, another company. I think this is the third company here now. These guys closed, which is unfortunate. It's actually one of my favorite dim sum place over here. Where we go next? So we are approaching the 8th Avenue subway station. This is the N line, and it takes about 30 minutes to reach Manhattan from this station. Oh, that's a new installation of the elevator right there with the glass side panels. That's very nice improvements. I didn't get to enjoy because I moved out. So every time you have some kind of bridge like that, the development kind of resists going across the bridge. So a lot of the bulk of the neighborhood stays on that side of the bridge. But with the real estate prices going up the way it is, so some of these developments also go over this side. That's Kulu Dessert. Kulu started about I would say about almost 10 years now. Yep, the Kulu Dessert You can try them out. One of my favorite is their sawdust pudding. Hey, Ashton kid, how are you? Have you tried the sawdust pudding from Kulu? Yeah, if you haven't, you definitely want to try it out. It's also one of my favorite. Yes, and Feilong Market is coming up. They began at 49th Street location, which is further up the stream. If you scroll back a little bit, you should see one of their older locations. And then they gathered a bunch of shareholders, and they bought up this Lexus dealership. Yes, the Feilong Market used to be a Lexus repair shop and dealership, so they bought half of it and put a supermarket here. It ended up being a major hit. They did so well here, Feilong, that they bought the rest of the Lexus dealership and just take the whole thing so that they get themselves a parking lot. Yep. So that's what happened with Feilong. And so in the beginning, they only had the front. So a lot of these weren't storefronts. But once they bought the back of the building, they converted these into storefronts so they could rent it to people and make it more like a shopping district now. Anyone want to see the inside? Let's go see the inside. Oh, why is this empty? Wow. This used to be a store for fruit, like a fruit store and groceries. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Okay, so it was a food hall. It's one of my favorite. Shanghai xiaolongbao, so the soup dumplings. This is a Cantonese style. You have char siu, chopped meat. This one I never eat at this one. But the mala xiangguo is also very popular. However, I haven't been able to take in a lot of spicy stuff lately. Another one with similar spicy food. The spicy parts are very popular amongst Chinese neighborhoods. Basically, you just pick out ingredients and then they will cook it into a pot for you. So you can pick these ingredients and then they will charge you by weight. Yep, that's the food court. This food court used to be pretty big. What happened? Okay, so alright, so due to the pandemic, they shut down this entrance. Now you have to go through the other side. Oh, these guys left. The retails on this side has never been viable to begin with. This side is pretty much ignored. Like nobody comes this side for any of the shopping. Wow. Okay. Now it looks just like a storage. So the only one that's kind of succeeding is this general store right there with an opening in the front. I think this was a bridal photo shoot place. Gone. Everything inside is gone. There's just, for some crazy reason, there's just nobody's interested in coming to this section of the mall, even before the whole thing started. That looks like a mailbox company, and they moved to 63rd Street. This was a cosmetic. I think this area has definitely been very hard hit by the pandemic. Other than that, the food court used to be very, very popular. Wow. Oh yeah, it reminds me of East Broadway Mall, but I think if you convert the East Broadway Mall into some kind of food court, it might be more popular. But did you see there's a guy who commented in my video about East Broadway Mall that how all the Fujianese people couldn't bring people in. I forgot exactly what it said, but it was an interesting read, and he really put a lot of effort into writing that long comment. So if you have a chance, go to my channel and click on the video and take a look. I don't know I forgot what he said exactly. Yeah, it was he wrote down a long story about how things are getting expensive in the area. What's interesting though, Chinatown in that section is getting more gentrified, right? So there's a nightclub scene going on in the East Broadway Mall up there. So definitely take a look. Now, this restaurant, I have never eaten there, but I really want to go there one day. This guy right here, called 火锅工坊, and it's the concept is that they have a conveyor belt around the seats, and then you just pick off the ingredients and then put it in your hot pot. And then they charge you by what you take out. It looks like they also have some outdoor dining. I don't know how they're doing, but they're not open yet, or they are not open. Alright, so this is on the back where you get to enter the. He's mad because he's not shopping here. This is where you enter parking lot, and just quick glimpse of the Feilong supermarket from the back. But I don't think I'm going in there because not. So yeah, I'm coming through. They're all making the turn into the parking lot, so don't worry about it. They're not charging at me, except for that guy over there. Yes, the way people shop can be unpredictable. The traffic, yeah, sometimes traffic is just crazy. The way they design, like they lay the mall was weird. But alright, so this is a new restaurant. I have never seen this guy before. It's called Chuan Yue. Chuan is for Sichuan, and Yue is for Canton. So I would guess that they are serving Sichuan and Cantonese style. However, they're not open, so I'm not going to find out. And I'm not a kind of person that will eat anything cost more than $10 by myself. I think eating out in a restaurant is a communal activity, so I have to take someone. Alright. Anyway, so there's this new concept in these neighborhoods called like indoor playgrounds. So basically, you take your kids and you take them to these places with little gym equipment and something to bring kids to play. And like the going theme of what's going on, health department, all the things that are going on nowadays. These places are really, really hard hit. Like, I know one of them in Flushing that I used to take my kids to are just straight up closed, like gone, because they cannot. First of all, you're shut down for a couple weeks. Then you're told that your kids will spread the disease when you're in there, and this concept is dead just because it's 2020, which is really, really sad. Like, if you put because anytime you open a business, right, you have to put down at least $50,000 to $100,000 down for these equipment and investments, and then something that you have no control over hits, and you were told to just straight up close, and that's really sad. Oh, well, I remember this guy. I interviewed these guys. I'm talking about the lawyer office. I interviewed them. I should go inside the supermarket. One thing about going inside a supermarket, right, is that I really don't want to, because they have first of all, it's crowded as hell, and secondly, I find a lot of signs in various places in supermarkets that they don't want people to be filming. So I would avoid that unless I'm winged by someone, so that I could pretend to be, just filming him instead of me trying to stick my camera everywhere. So supermarkets, not too crazy about. So this is 64th Street, and as you can see, now we're kind of going back to this quiet areas. Yeah, because there's two reasons for that. Because one is that they don't want you to be there, just get in the way especially if you're not shopping there. And another thing is, there are people who research prices of their competitors, and you can be just one of them. Yeah, it's this issue is not even before this whole live stream idea. It's been around. So they don't want you to be researching prices, and they don't want you to be, just taking up space when you are not doing business with them. This gas station is finally gone. It was a gas station with a car repair shop, and there was a time I need to store my vehicle here, and they cost me $200 a month, and now they cleared up. Probably gotta put another building here, and that's just how development goes. I guess the Bronx is more relaxed with recording. I don't know, but I would say it's almost the same everywhere. I went to the Chinese market in the Bronx without being asked to stop recording. I think it depends on the person. I was there last time I live streamed, right, in Saturday morning, and I was in the Oculus, what's that mall called, the Westfield Mall, and the guy just came up to me and said I'm not authorized. So that's the one of the aquarium. All right, so I think that's almost it for the best part of Sunset Park. Where else do you want to go? Or I think I want to go that way, because that's another place. That's another place I can show you guys. Yeah, these guys are gone. Gosh, a lot of businesses are gone. You just gotta say, man. So, I mean, I moved out of Sunset Park 5 years ago, and came back and just look around, and things changed a lot too. But what I noticed also is that all the people kind of spread it out also, like on the 7th Avenue. So people are moving out, and B70 bus. Where are we going? Check out the view. That's the Verrazano Bridge. And I just find out that starting December 1st, they're going to charge you tolls both ways. I need to find out because once in a while I go to Staten Island through the Verrazano Bridge. And I need to find out how they're gonna toll us now. Where the action is? How about car repairs? Right? I think we can go to 7th Avenue and go back up a little bit. And that's mostly all there is. That's furniture. Where the action is? Here. Oh, looks like they were about to fight. Aren't they? Hey, Map Ranger, how are you? Yes, it's a nice day outside. Is there a downtown area? What do you consider downtown? I mean, the couple blocks ago was probably the busiest area, if you want to call that downtown. It's like about 20 minutes ago. East Harbor Seafood Palace. That's another dim sum place that I frequented back when I was still living in Sunset Park. Members only. There's a mural. So that's the back of the Sunset Park. This is 65th Street, and this is where all the industries and these warehouses are. Now the Fei Long supermarket is probably one of the most popular ones that we just passed a couple minutes ago. But in terms of prices, these guys are the best. So these guys offer even better prices, and their tiny parking lot in the back is always full. So if you go further down from here, that's where you enter Brooklyn Queens Expressway, and you get on the highway to leave Brooklyn. But I'm gonna come up this way because once 8th Avenue has been saturated, there's been a part of 7th Avenue that's also gotten some businesses. So that's where the action are, I think. This church has been around for a long time. You notice that all these religious entities always have the best way to stick around. I don't know how they stick around, but they just do. 2 clinics, one behind me and one in front of me. subway tracks right across, right behind the fence. And if you notice, whenever we cross a bridge, there's always some kind of drawing, whether it's graffiti or the properly sanctioned murals. This is 64th Street, and look, of course we've got all the graffiti covered over it too. That used to be a very good looking mural. Right here it says look, and that refers to like road safety. Look for cyclists, look for kids, look for cars. Yeah, that's what it means. Church donations. Yeah, I guess still. This is definitely new, and I learned about it recently. But before that, let me show you this. Stop, look, listen. Looks like it's commissioned by DOT. Put that there. This is the 8th Avenue station on the other side. I just passed the other exit, and now this is the one. This area has been closed the entire time I lived here for 10-15 years, and now this side finally opens, and you can have another entrance going to getting in this 8th Avenue subway station. But I'm not leaving yet. Besides, I parked. I drove and parked, so I'm not taking the subway. But this entrance, this area, this entirety has been sealed up for the longest time. And now they finally realize that there's been so many people in Sunset Park, they have to open another entrance to deal with the foot traffic. There's a couple businesses across the street, the Poke Bowl, one that's just shut already. There's Kitchen Supply, Japanese skincare. You see the word there, it says 美颜定制网红店. So it basically says something about online influencers. So they are very aware of how the trend is these days. There's a beef restaurant. Yes, they specialize in beef. So it's all restaurants in this block. Down that way is kind of like all clinics and other less interesting stuff. But I think I can show you this way, which is I'm thinking when one of these days are over, we need to get a lot of everybody here to have just a hot pot, like a. Yep. Hey, what's up? I think the guy was like, okay, I don't know. Was I just saying hi to me? All right, this is a new development too. So there's one restaurant, two restaurants, outdoor dining, and then urgent care, and a new building that's here. Now this area, like up to 5-7 years ago, it was still a empty area with just a whole row of garage, like car repair shops. Okay, so yep, this is what I want to show you guys. Here's one quite famous restaurant in our community is called 99. And I think Ashton Kid also showed us. Wow, they make it fancy. Look, with a partition and then a pot inside. All right, that's. You see the name, the English version of the name, Favorite Taste. I never understand why it's called Favorite Taste, but okay, because the Chinese name is called 99. Here's more seating for the 99 Hot Pot restaurant, but this is also owned by them. This is a spa and club. The reason these guys got so popular is because they were the first people to serve all-you-can-eat hot pot when everyone else was charging $3 to $5 per portion. So if you eat at other hot pot places, you can easily go up to $60 or $50 per person. But these guys, they cap your cost at $30. So people are like, okay, I get to eat all I want, and they got really popular. So the 99 hot pot restaurants become like, it's been like, they're becoming a regional brand. So they have locations everywhere now. One in Chinatown, one in Manhattan Chinatown, one in Flushing, and there's also one in New Jersey. Hello, Shadow, how are you? This is a new restaurant. I stopped here just to talk about 99. Yungsang. Okay, La Queen Tea House. Tea House. Yeah, the tea house concept also got very popular. Oh, that's a cute looking statue, eh? Macau Imperial Tea. These are indoor dining carved out from outdoor dining places. I don't know how that works. So, okay, looks like the whole row of garage just turned into a hospital or some kind of medical place. There's another place, Korean tofu. Anyone try Korean tofu? It's one of my favorite style. Korean tofu pot. I always want to make one myself, but it never turned out the way these restaurants make it. This pharmacy has been here forever. Where in Flushing do you mean the 99 restaurant? The 99 Hot Pot restaurant, right? The Flushing location is located on 39th Avenue off Main Street. You see that box over there? You see this box? That's how they make steam rolls on food trucks. So before the made-to-order steamroll got popular, these are the original people. Not Joe Steamroll in Flushing. The food trucks are the first steamroll people. Where in Flushing for 99 cents hot pot? 99 hot pot. The store is called 99, not 99 cents. I hope you didn't get the wrong idea. So we are back to 8th Avenue. All right. Ooh. I wish hot pot would cost something 99 cents. Even if 99 cents a portion, I'll be very happy. Oh, looks like there's a new steamroll place. You see that guy in there, the yellow awning? Oh, the spot is empty. Alright, I'm back. Back to the busier part of Sunset Park Chinatown. This is a new place. I mean, it's new to me. It was it used to be a bakery. They serve these roast pork, roast duck. Nice, very nice. Yep, tofu. Some more food trucks. How y'all doing so far? I hope you all enjoy the stream. I mean, this neighborhood means a lot to me because I grew up here. So I hope you enjoy walking around this neighborhood. I prefer fried. Fried, then dunk into sauce to soften up the hotness. More merchandise being put on to the sidewalk. Good luck navigating these places. Wow. Alright, let's pass. There's no need to look at traffic lights anyway, so we're good. So these are seafood, $2.99 per pound for crab. Nice, pretty good price. Maryland crab is in season. Maryland crab is in season, so which fruits are in abundance? I think at this time, persimmons are the most popular in season fruit, especially in my neighborhood. That's traditional Chinese herb. Big bus. This bus, I'm almost sure they're going to a nearby casino. Taking people to gamble is pretty Asian. Have you ever had mapo tofu? Of course. Mapo tofu is one of the dish that I always try to cook but never get right. Maryland crabs in season. So crabs everywhere. Yes, so many people. You will not see this in many places. When I said the persimmon is in season, let me see. Let me see if they got any. Oh, nope, not at the store. Oh, there we go. I'm talking about these guys. The persimmons, they're in season. Lucky Charms, these guys supposedly open 24 hours, and they prominently put a sign that says they don't take tips. So because of that, they became very popular with a lot of people who stay up very late and also want some cheap eats, because we know that most of us are obligated to give a tip, but when they say no tip, so they have they know how much it costs and they don't have to give a lot of money. Yes, free food, credits, and tickets when you go to a casino. You're right. So that's why. How to play mahjong? I do not play mahjong. And once I realized that you are required to play when you are in the, like, if you know how to play mahjong, they will force you to play, because they always like, we have 3 people, we need 1 more, and they drag you in. But now, because I don't play mahjong, I don't know the rules, I have a good excuse not to. Oh yes, mapo tofu is best over rice. You're right. All right, so you can see these side streets also have some businesses, but they never do well. Like, if you put your business on the side streets, they unless you have some kind of very strong draw to your business, you're just wasting your time. So some of these places. Okay, so we're here. This is a new building on the 56th Street and 8th Avenue, and it's built out to be another medical building. Yep, we have a lot of medical buildings here. I can explain to you why, but there's a long story. Time consuming. Not only time consuming, you get dragged into games. Yep, we are back. Yeah, I just walked right back in here. Mahjong is a game that you shuffle a bunch of tiles and you try to, through a set of rules, you gather a winning hand on the table. It's like playing dominoes. I don't know if that's a good comparison, but it's a tile-based game where you try to gather a winning hand. And most of the time it involves gambling. So if it's like, if they don't put some money on the game, they don't feel right. So another reason why I don't do mahjong. Yes. So this Pacific Palace on the 2nd floor is another dim sum place that I frequent a lot, and that's because some of my relatives have easier access here, so we go to this one. So between this one and the one up on 60th Street are the 2 restaurants that I mostly go to. And here's the Kung Fu Tea. The vibe is very different. You can see that it's like this looks okay. You know what I mean? Like, at the moment you step off the street, you see something with a very slow vibe, and you just don't get the amount of traffic that you want. All right, so it's almost an hour, and I think I'll end the stream here on a high note. I hope everyone enjoy. Yep. If you like more of these future streams, subscribe, like the video, spread the word. When the pandemic opens up, hopefully soon, I'll try to do more of these in different areas. Maybe I'll do some out of the city when I visit some of the nearby areas, and that would be it. If you have any questions, If not, then I'll be signing off. Take care, everyone.